Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to show you this interesting Japanese telephone that I received in the mail this afternoon. I did tell you in my previous video that I may not see you until after Christmas, but obviously this phone showed up on eBay and I had to buy it. It's basically a copy of the German W28 telephone, although it has its slight variations compared to the German one. Given that it's Japanese, you can see the dial is slightly different looking, but the dial is similar to the Model 30 dial. And this phone, instead of being metal on the base here, it's actually bakelite. So this part is actually attached. It's all in one piece. Because normally on a German W28, you can take this apart. But this whole body is in one piece. So I got this phone for, I think, $10 plus 20 something in shipping. Not too bad. And the reasoning is I'm aware of this, but if you turn the phone, there's a gaping hole here in the corner. So obviously that's not going to be easy to replace, especially, just given this is a Japanese phone. But it's in the back, so it's not a big deal. And I might be able to figure out how to refill that someday, but I may not know how to do that today. But eventually I can figure out how to do that. But it's in the back, so it's, you can kind of see it in the corner. But it really isn't a big deal. And I'm pretty sure it won't affect the functionality of the phone. It's just a cosmetic issue, not a functionality issue. But I'm not even sure if this phone works right now. You could probably tell this phone is missing its spring in the dial. I think I have an extra one laying around, so hopefully I'll be able to get that going. All the parts in the dial are there. I just need to get it in there and fix it. And I think this thing was mounted upside down, because you notice how it continues. This whole thing is mounted upside down, so someone must have taken that out for another phone. But it's got the older type cradle here. The later W28s at least had the bakelite cradles similar to the ones found on the W48s. I have a W28 with the later bakelite cradle. I'm almost done with it. I had done some modifications on it, and I'm still looking for a new handset cord on it because it did have a coil cord. The handset's in good shape, other than the fact that this ring was probably put on too tight and it's split on that one side there. So I'm gonna have to figure out, and of course this thing is mounted the wrong way, which it typically is because people don't know how to figure out to put it back together. But it's got a long type of handset. It feels a lot lighter weight than a German W28. I'm not sure what the year of it is yet. But this is basically Siemens. But I looked up some information on FUSI, and let's see, it looks like according to Siemens in 1923, FUSI Denki Seitsu KK was founded as a joint venture of Furukawa and Siemens, which is FUSI, obviously. I'm guessing. And I'm thinking that this is a World War II era phone. So the #1 telephone basically predates the #4 telephone that I showed you all back in, I think back in September. Back in August or September, I can't remember. But this is much older than that. All the cords look like they're in good shape. You got one type of cord for the line cord, and then you got a braided cord for the handset cord. It doesn't look like anything's damaged on it. It looks like the restraint, obviously, it dry rotted off, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to put something new around here, maybe some electrical tape or something, or some shrink wrap thing. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go along. Same thing near the base of the phone. These are kind of coming apart as well. Not uncommon for these telephones of this age. There's also a logo there. That's the Siemens logo. It looks slightly different though. You can see the Japanese characters. And this is, I said, it's just mounted upside down. It's missing the spring. That's the number card window. And this is a blank where one of those earthing buttons could be installed. This one obviously doesn't have it. I'll show you the bottom here. So instead of a metal plate found on a regular German W28, this is a bakelite plate. So if something happens to it, then, well, it won't be easier to replace. So we have to be careful when we take it apart. So yeah, that's that. So that's what it looks like with the handset on there. So yeah, call me crazy for buying this phone with the big chunk of bakelite out. Now, if it had been on the front, I probably wouldn't have bought it, but I saw that there were no takers and no watchers, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to have a little project ongoing. So once I figure out how to get the dial going, we'll see what happens, and I'll provide you any updates if there are any. It might be a while before we see a final checkout video, because I got to figure out, because there was one wire that was disconnected inside the phone. It looked like it had come unsoldered. So once I figure out where that goes, we can probably try to figure out if this works, and also we'll see if that spring will work in this telephone. So I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's a short, almost 8-minute video, but I'm gonna take some pictures of the inside, and we will go from there. So I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for watching.